All right. Hey guys, Justin Coffin, 330 Sports Show. Today's show, we're actually recording this a couple days ahead of time. We're recording this on a Sunday, but for our Thursday show, it is Thursday, May 6th. I wanted to do a little tribute to Mother's Day. So joining me, I have Greg Kirchner and Brett Franklin. We are going to do a TV moms draft. Now, these are any moms portrayed on any TV show. So we are each going to have 10 picks. Now, again, there's no rhyme or reason to picks. It could be, there's not like best mom or, it's none of that. It's just favorite characters or characters we like based on the shows we've watched growing up. Or just maybe you didn't even like the show, but you like the character. So it could be really any number of things. So there's no, like I said, rhyme or reason to how we're picking. So we're going to do this again, snake style draft. It's going to go Greg Kirchner with the first pick. I will have the second pick, and Brett will have the third pick, and then it'll be reversed each round. So should be fun. We're each going to make 10 selections, which will total up to 30 picks total. So with that said, I will hand it over to Greg. Greg, you have the first pick. Oh, and you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, I do want to say, again, happy early Mother's Day to all moms out there. They do so much for us, and honestly, most important job in the world. I know you guys, I can speak for you guys on this one, that you have those people in your lives that are very important, and we all know each other's moms and wives and whatever. So everyone that's a mom out there, we appreciate you, we thank you, and this is just kind of a fun thing we wanted to do in tribute to Mother's Day. So again, Greg, sorry about that. I will send it over to you for pick number one.
All right. Well, we were talking about this off air, that this thing can go in a lot of different directions. And I'm going to come out hot because I'm just not sure she's going to come back to me. And when I really scan the list, this is probably my favorite character, possibly one of my favorite characters in TV history. I'm going with Sophia Petrillo from the Golden Girls, played by Estelle Getty. Yeah, she. I mean, we all sort of have an affinity for that show. It actually, I'll catch reruns of that show still today. It holds up pretty well. And I think all the characters on that show are great, but Sophia, I think was she carried it in a lot of ways, and Estelle Getty was fantastic, especially because I think they were all like about the same age. Yeah. And she pulled the
She was actually, I think she was younger.
I think you're right. I think she may have been the youngest or one of, she was younger than Dorothy. So yeah, just a hilarious, phenomenal character.
She wasn't getting back to you. I would guarantee.
I figured. I mean, sometimes you gotta. Yeah, we're not trading picks, so sometimes you gotta draft a little higher, maybe. But yeah, I wanted to make sure she was on the squad.
Full transparency, I had her ranked number 4 overall, so I would have probably grabbed her in the second round. But this is my top overall character TV mom on the list. I'm going with Julie Bowen, Modern Family. I just think she's a phenomenal, plays a great character. And, she plays Claire Dunphy on the show. And she's pretty nice to look at, too. So also played Vicky Valancourt and Happy Gilmore. Or not Vicky Valancourt. Was that it? Vicky Valancourt?
No, it's another VV. It was Virginia Venet, right?
Virginia Venet, yes. So whatever Sandler has going on with the V's there. But yeah, so I'm going Julie Bowen as Claire Dunphy, Modern Family, pick number 2 overall. So Brett, You have the third selection in the TV Moms draft.
You stole my pick. That's okay. I was going Modern Family, both of them. So I'm going Gloria Pritchett. She was the other one I was going to take too. So you know what? I think that show is just super funny, and I think her character, it's one thing. I think at first I was like, this voice is going to get kind of annoying for me, but it ended up like it really played well into the show and how they handled everything. So I think it was a well written character, and Claire, she ain't so bad to look at. The next one is I'm going to go with my.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Youngstown native Ed O'Neill for outkicking his coverage on that one as well.
For sure.
If we were doing an outkick their coverage draft, I think that would probably be the first pick.
No doubt. All right, sorry to interrupt. Right?
Oh no, we're good. So this one, I'm gonna go back more of a nostalgia thing because I loved this show growing up. It was I watched it every week, and and all in all, she was actually just a really good mom. And I'm gonna go Jill Taylor, Home Improvement.
Nice pick.
Yeah, Jill Taylor, Home Improvement. Can't go wrong there.
Great. I can't think of one other thing that she ever did acting. Can you?
No.
It's very strange.
She may have been like one, because they do it often on like Law and Order. They have like one of these side characters that come in, someone who's is at least a known actor, and so she may have done something of that nature. I almost recall like seeing her somewhere, but yeah, nothing major like this.
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything. We'll have to look up her IMDb or something like that. All right, so I have pick number 5, Franklin. I know you're gonna take this person eventually. This is not a human cartoon, but I'm gonna go with Lois Griffin from Family Guy. The voice again, and the voice isn't great. She's actually voiced by Alex Borstein. She used to be on Mad TV, but the character Lois Griffin is just pretty hilarious. I don't really watch a whole lot of TV shows in general, let alone like cartoon or animated stuff, but Modern Family is one that if I see it on TV, I'll watch it. And, it's just a funny show overall. So I'm going to go with Lois Griffin with my second pick and 5th overall.
What's funny is that she's actually probably not even top 3 for me of the mom characters.
Okay. All right.
Cartoon characters. So but if she was there down the road, maybe.
I'm sticking true to my board. I have her. Yeah. I had her number 2 overall. So I got my first 2 picks solid up. So Greg, you have picks number 6 and picks number 7.
All right, so I'm going to go with Claire Huxtable. I know, unfortunately, the Cosby Show is a little bit tainted in recent years, but Claire is not tainted. She was a phenomenal mom, and just like, just that Huxtable family. I think it's, again, until the Bill Cosby stuff came out, it was always really kind of looked at as a really great TV family, and she was a working mom on top of everything else. Really great character, Felicia Rashad. So I'm going with her. And then I think my mom will be mad at me if I don't pick this one next, because this is her favorite show. I'm going with Marie Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond, played by Doris Roberts. You really can't nail the kind of annoying, overbearing mother character, and kind of the stepmom who secretly or not so secretly hates, or not stepmom, mother-in-law, sorry, who not so secretly isn't a fan of her daughter-in-law, and she does it so extremely well. So I'm going with
so passive aggressive.
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. It's to me then. So I'm staying true to my board. So this is the person I had ranked number 3 overall. This is a show I just picked up this year during the pandemic. I call it like my treadmill show. I when I'm walking on the treadmill, I just throw this on because it's about 25 minutes. I'm going with Moira Rose of Schitt's Creek. So she is played by Catherine O'Hara, which you might you might know as Kevin's mom in Home Alone. So I'm going with Moira Rose, Schitt's Creek, with my the 8th overall pick.
Interesting.
Nice.
And by the way, if you have not seen that show, a lot of people haven't yet. It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. So let's see, Brett, you have the next 2 picks. You got picks 9 and 10.
So I'm going along the same lines as Greg. I'm going Deborah Barone.
Nice pick. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, she's mean, but she's a good mom to her kids, but she is kind of mean.
I want to say too, she has played multiple TV moms as well.
Yeah. She was in, was it The Middle, I think, as well?
Yeah.
And then she did another show like right after that I don't think really took off, but I think she was another mom again.
Yes, correct. So yeah, so Deborah Barone with the.
I think she's from Cleveland, I believe.
I was gonna say a shout out. She graduated from Ohio State as well, Patricia.
Yeah. I think my sister, I don't think they go there anymore, but there's a church that they went to. I think Deborah, when she was in town, would go to that church. So she, but anyway, the next one, well, we're going to go back and stay in the Ohio theme in a way, and we're going Elise Keaton from Family Ties.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, very good. Is that Barbara Baxter Burney? Is that her real name? Do we know that?
I do not. Actually, I do not know. I don't know. I'll IMDb it though.
Okay. So Elise Keaton, and that's Family Ties. You said. I'm sorry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Yes, Meredith Baxter is her name.
Yes.
In the show plays Jason Bateman's sister's mom and Michael J. Fox's mom in that show.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. All right, so I have pick number 11 here. We'll real quick go over the first 10 selections. We got Sophia Petrillo, number 1, Claire Dunphy, number 2, Gloria Pritchett, number 3, Jill Taylor, number 4, Lois Griffin, number 5, Claire Huxtable, number 6, Marie Barone, number 7, Moira Rose, number 8, Deborah Barone, number 9, and Elise Keaton, number 10. So I have pick number 11. This is a little bit, I thought a little bit outside the box on this one. She does not have any human children, but this is a very, very popular TV character. I'm going with the mother of dragons, Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. Also, not shabby to look.
That is grabbing at straws, but I think we allow it.
I mean, it's literally in her title, the mother of dragons. So Amelia Clark is her name, and I figure, what the hell, I'm going outside the box on that one. So Daenerys Targaryen, pick number 11. Greg, you have the next 2 picks, so you're up for pick number 12.
All right. Well, my first one's going to be Estelle Costanza. Just because we all love Seinfeld. I think Seinfeld's probably my all-time favorite show, and she's phenomenal. I mean, she reminds me a little bit of the Marie Barone character, but just more over the top and more just crazy.
Greg, I'm just looking at your list real quick. So you're going to have Sophia Petrillo, Claire Huxtable, Marie Barone, and Estelle Costanza, like hypothetically in your locker room there, and Claire Huxtable, Claire Huxtable's going to be like smacking them around, telling them to get their shit together.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough clubhouse with that group.
You're also gonna have some problems with some hips and or arthritis.
Yeah, an aging locker room too. Yeah, exactly.
Greg's gonna have a rebuild here in about a year.
Yeah, we're trying to win it this year. And so this is weird. Like, so, because this is real. It's really tough doing this because you kind of like you pull up all these lists and like I feel like at some point somebody's got to go Carol Brady, and I'm gonna go Carol Brady. And I'm not a big Brady Bunch fan. I'm not really sure that show's held up very well over the years, but it's Florence Henderson. It's Carol Brady. Like she's like the TV mom of all TV moms. So for the sake of that, and to not let her slip too much further, I'll go with Carol Brady.
That was going to be my pick right there. So Greg, let me just ask you, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Florence Henderson?
The Naked Gun Academy Awards.
Oh, okay. Let me ask. If you think of George.
And yes, yes, George Carlin. I forget. It's probably nothing we can even. It's probably appropriate for.
With packing his bags to go to the airport. Florence Henderson, Carrot Top, and
yes,
somebody else. Oh, and
yeah,
Martha Stewart, I believe.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. That's funny but she was also nominated for a fake Academy Award in Naked Gun 33 1/3 when they were at the. That's what I thought of first, but yeah, the George Carlin thing. Yes.
Love it. All right, so Carol Brady had to sit around in the draft green room there for a while, all the way down to pick 13.
That was an Aaron Rodgers wait.
Yeah, I think people would have mocked her in the top 5. A lot of people. So, all right, so I have pick number 14. This is a show we had talked about before we were on air. Anyone watching this live or on demand is going to see that person over Franklin's. I believe that would be his right shoulder. Peg Bundy. I'm going to take Peg Bundy, Married with Children. And once again, a white Youngstown native, Ed O'Neill, in a TV series. So Peg Bundy is my next pick here, my 5th pick, and the 14th overall. So Brett, you have the next 2 picks, 15 and 16.
Yeah, that was actually going to be my next pick. So well done. You know what though? With that, I'm gonna go with a little, Fox Sunday night animation domination here. I'm gonna start with Marge Simpson.
Okay.
And add her to the top. I mean, God, that show's been on what is it, like 30 years at this point, something like that.
Yeah.
If not more, maybe it's probably more than that, but still runs strong. So yeah, she's just classic, and you gotta go with her. The other one, and this show's been on 11 seasons now, and to me, it's actually one of the funniest shows on TV. I just don't think it's enough credit. I'm gonna go Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers.
Linda Belcher, Bob. That's a show I've never seen, so I'm not familiar with that. But so, what kind of character does she play? Is she funny? Is she?
Yeah. She's funny. She's goofy. She's a good mom, but she likes her wine. So it's just, yeah. She's Bob is a very just level, he does it, you don't see him getting angry or upset or even like laughing too much. He's just pretty even keeled. and she's the character that fluctuates much in her reactions to stuff. So she brings the comedic relief in a lot of ways.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So to me for pick 17. Oh man, there's so many good characters out there. They're like, I'm so torn. Do I go someone classic? Do I go? There's still a couple of the cartoon route out there, Franklin.
Yeah, there are.
So this person I actually had way down my list, but rethinking it, I just love this character, and I know not everybody loves this character. She has her faults for what she did on the show, but I think she's a great mom on the show, and she married her true love on the show as well. I'm going with Jenna Fisher as Pam Beasley from The Office with the 17th pick overall. So Pam Beasley is my pick.
I like it.
Well,
son of a bitch. I haven't watched enough seasons to know she actually became a mom.
They had 2 kids. They had 2 kids.
They had 2 kids. Shit. I got a lot of work to do. She's not even a wife yet since from where I stopped.
Oh my! How long ago did you stop?
I'm like what 4? I'm like 5 seasons, 4.5, 5 seasons in. So
Jim knocks her.
Jim knocks her up twice. That's the spoiler alerts don't apply. That's his fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's out there.
All right. Well, Greg, with that spoiler, you got the next 2 picks. You got 8.
Wow. This has gotten really difficult really quickly. So I'm gonna go to a show that I love, probably one of my all-time favorite TV shows, The Sopranos, and I'm gonna go with Carmela Soprano, played by Edie Falco, which I think of all the of all the characters we mentioned, I know this one may be as critically acclaimed as any of them. I know she won a lot of awards for playing this character, and I think I watch a lot of mafia movies and a lot of mafia shows and things like that, and she's probably maybe the best female character in kind of a mob movie / TV show. She does a fantastic job playing a mom and a wife in a really tough situation. So shout out to Edie Falco.
Okay.
And just kind of sneaky attractive.
Okay.
She was on the show. She's probably a little bit older now, but
I've only seen a few episodes, so that's definitely something I need to
it's a absolutely phenomenal show. Oh boy. And now this one, I guess again I'm gonna go back to like it's hard seeing this character on the board and not taking her, but I'm gonna go with Lucy Ricardo. But I don't know that her being a mom is really prominently featured on the show. Maybe it is later on, but they did have at least one child, I think. So and she's obviously just a legendary character.
I think there was like a spin-off that kind of came
like
afterwards.
The Lucy show.
Yeah.
So,
they lived in like a house like on like farmland, and it was still kind of the same premise, and it was all the same, but I think they featured the kid a little bit more there.
Okay.
That would make sense.
All right, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I had her coming up as one of my next few picks as well. All right, so I have pick number 20, and after 20, I'll review 11 through 20 here. This next pick is again a little bit outside the box, but not necessarily the best mother, but I love this actress and I love the character she played on this show. I'm going to go with Vera Farmiga. That is her actress name, as Norma Bates in Bates Motel. Again, not the greatest mother. And again, that was due to Norman's issues and whatever, but she plays a phenomenal, like I said, there's no, we're not voting on best mother here. We're going on our favorite characters. So I'm going with Vera Farmiga as Norma Bates in Bates Motel with the 20th pick overall. So I am going to review real quick picks 11 through 20. So 11 was Daenerys Targaryen, Game of Thrones. 12, Estelle Costanza, Seinfeld. 13, Carol Brady, The Brady Bunch. 14, Peg Bundy, Married with Children. 15, Marge Simpson, obviously of The Simpsons. Number 16, Linda Belcher, Bob's Burgers. 17, Pam Beasley, The Office. Number 18, Carmela Soprano, played by Edie Falco of The Sopranos. Number 19, Lucy Ricardo, I Love Lucy. Or what was the spinoff, Franklin? The
Lucy Show.
It goes to Lucy. Yeah.
We can check the Seinfeld episode. I think the guy named all like 5 of them.
Okay.
And then you got I Love Lucy and the Lucy Show.
And then for the
you can watch Lucy all day.
And then pick number 20 was Norma Bates from Bates Motel, played by Vera Farmiga. I picked 20. So Brett, you are up with picks 21 and 22.
These ones I'm going to go a little off the beaten path here. The first one, I'm going to go Howard Wolowitz's mom from Big Bang Theory.
You're gonna have to help me on the spelling of this.
I'll text it to you. Yeah.
Is that the actual name of the character?
I don't think they ever gave the name, to be very honest with you. But that woman could cook, and we need it. We need it on the team.
Because I just pulled up the list, and that's how that's how she's referred to. Oh God.
Oh,
the other one, and we had a friend text us, a list of who his top 5 were, and he mentioned this one's daughter. But we know who the boss really is, and I'm going Mona. Mona Bauer, or Mona? Is it Mona Robinson? Yeah, Mona Robinson.
That's really good.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Especially when you got Tony Danza walking around saying who's the boss. Oh man. Oh, that's a really good off the board one. I like that. I did not have her on my big board now that I thought about it. That's a really, really good one. Okay.
Yeah. So, I just sent you the text with the spelling just so you have it.
Thank you. All right, so I have pick number 23. This is going pretty well. I'm gonna go with I had this person way up at number 12 on my overall list, and I think she's a great actress and plays a phenomenal, like really, really good quality character and an awesome wife, an awesome mom in this movie. I'm gonna go with Connie Britton as Tanya Taylor in Friday Night Lights.
I like it.
And that's not a show I've seen the movie. I haven't seen every episode, but she is a phenomenal actress and plays a really, really great character. So that is my pick. So Greg, you have picks 24 and 25.
All right. Well, we talked about the locker room issues that are clear in my team with some of the personalities that we've brought in. So you know what? We are just gonna dump a big freaking container of kerosene into that locker room because we're bringing Roseanne into the party. Roseanne Connor. Why not? Love her, hate her. She is certainly an iconic character. Not necessarily sure she's the best mom, but I guess as you live in the world longer, you sort of realize that her sort of tough love approach isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. And maybe we could use a little bit more of that today. As we kind of are in this era where we're, everybody gets the participation trophy and all that stuff. And we need a little more Roseanne. So I'm going to go with Roseanne.
You know what I will say to that? I like what you just said there. However, I did have Roseanne on my do not draft list for character issues.
I was staying away from that too.
Why not? I mean, it gets to the bottom of the barrel pretty quick. So, all right. Well, you know what? Like, I guess so with my next one, fuck it. I'm gonna go with Wilma Flintstone because why not?
This train is so far off the tracks.
Has anybody ever taken Roseanne and Wilma Flintstone with back-to-back picks in the draft? Yeah, I don't really have a good reason. I like the Flintstones. I haven't watched an episode of the Flintstones probably in 25 years, but I like the show. And I'm looking at her picture now, and for being a million years old, she didn't look half bad.
No, she's gonna have amazing calf muscles.
Oh, it's always been a leg man myself, so
always classy too with those girls. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna top that pick. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna go with one I haven't seen very many of the shows, but she is one of the all-time classic. Oh my gosh, Wilma Flintstone threw me off. With the all-time classic TV moms, June Cleaver, Leave It to Beaver. So I'm gonna bring some normalcy back to this draft. So with a little bit of June Cleaver. So that is my second to last pick at pick number 26. Brett, you are going to finish off your draft here with picks number 27 and 28.
Yeah. So that was really funny. I was kind of thinking along the same lines for the exact same reason. June Cleaver to bring it back on, try and get this thing back. We have veered way off, but it's been great. You know what? I'm gonna go. One that I'm actually surprised because I remember, I was a huge fan of the show when I was a kid. I'm gonna go Maggie Seaver from Growing Pains.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then I'm gonna close out just because,
right.
Yeah.
Go with Boner's mom. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to.
You had to. I'm pretty sure his first name was Richard too. if we're gonna get specific here, I'm almost positive it was. They knew what they were doing when they wrote that name into the show.
Oh, yeah. Growing Pains. I'm sorry. We're derailed again.
They literally took one pick. No, from there I'm gonna go back just because I love the cartoons. I'm gonna go to Francine Smith from American Dad.
Okay, very good. All right, Francine Smith, American Dad. Awesome. Okay, so Franklin has completed his draft. We'll review his picks in a minute. My final pick is pick 29. Oh man, Maggie Seaver was probably going to be my last pick. Oh boy, you know what? I'm gonna take this next person, even though she's behind bars right now. I'm going with Aunt Becky, Rebecca Cubsop. Wow.
Wait, can we pronounce that name again?
Kotsopoulos, I believe. Oh my God. So, have mercy. I can't believe bars. Oh, Aunt Becky. I mean, we could have just paid the kids tuition to USC for God. Oh, man. So, Aunt Becky, Full House, my final pick here in the 2021 TV Mom movie TV show draft. So, Greg, you are up with your final pick of the TV Moms draft.
Is this like Mrs. Irrelevant then?
I guess so.
Yeah, so I think I mean it's we're clearly the path is somewhere that we can't see right now. But in honor of Edgar Mosco texting us his top 5, I wouldn't feel right if we didn't put his number 1 here. Although I feel like we need to ask him why this is his number 1. But anyway, it's Carol Foster Lambert, married name, from Step by Step, played by Suzanne Summers. And I feel like if Edgar was on here, he would probably spend a couple minutes on Suzanne Summers. But I actually did like the show Step by Step a lot. It was kind of like a good modern day, like Brady Bunch type show, underrated show. So
okay.
Carol Lambert.
All right, very good. Let me review picks 21 through 30 here. So we have Howard Wolowitz's mom.
That's where it all started. That's really where it all started.
To be fair, I did warn out where I'm going way off the beat path here.
Was that before or after? That would have been after Stifler's mom. Was Stifler's mom like the OG, like just name the person and call that person's mom?
It was definitely after, because I don't think that show started until maybe 2008 or 9.
So you know who was 21. Number 22, Mona Robinson. Great name drop there. 23, Tanny Taylor, Friday Night Lights. 24, Roseanne. Take it or leave it. 25, Wilma Flintstone. 26, June Cleaver. 27, June Cleaver of Leave It to Beaver. 27, Maggie Seaver of Growing Pains. 28, Francine Smith, American Dad. 29, Rebecca Kotsopoulos, who played Aunt Becky on the show, had the 2 twins on Full House. And then number 30, Carol Foster is Miss. No one's irrelevant in the TV Moms draft. So Carol Foster, Step by Step, played by Suzanne Summers. So this was a lot of fun. There's definitely some names we left off that we could probably add. I'm sure people listening can add their 2 cents in. Any other honorable mentions you guys want to list? Name drop Wilma Flintstone, so I gotta say Betty Rubble in there. She's got to be in there. Anybody else?
There's one I thought for sure, and this was going to be the one thing that I was going to harp on, was Helen Seinfeld.
Yeah.
You know what though? But she was, when you think about it, I actually think she was a horrible mom. She never found fault in Jerry in anything he did. So he became that person on the show because of her, essentially.
And by the way, didn't she play like a mom or a grandma in Alf as well?
She was the neighbor. We actually it's on, you can watch on Roku. We've been watching it of late. It's been actually really funny. But yeah, I don't know if she played, I passed like maybe the first season, but she was like the neighbor.
She's definitely on Alf.
Any other ones we missed? I got a few on my list.
Yeah, the one I have, like, I guess from there are some kind of older ones, and this is an older one too, but it's a show I know we've all seen, is Wheezy Jefferson.
Oh yeah.
I think so that's one. I think I probably should have taken her instead of Wilma Flintstone, but
I gotta drop Edna Garrett, who was the mom I can't remember the exact, her title. I don't know if she was a mom, stepmom, foster mom, but in the Facts of Life and Different Strokes. So Edna Garrett there.
You know what, though, we included Darius, Mother of Dragons. I think we could have included the house mother.
Very, very fair point. Very fair point. I only had a couple more on my list. Her name is Deborah Jo Rupp as Kitty Foreman in That 70s Show.
Oh yeah.
And then this is a show I haven't seen, but I've heard really good things about. The Goldbergs. Her name is Wendy McClevin Covey. But she's highly thought of. And then to finish off my two remaining that I had on my list that weren't named, I had Caitlin Stark from Game of Thrones, and one final cartoon, Jane Jetson from the Jetsons. So this was a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate you taking the time out and doing this. And once again, I know we've had a lot of fun with this, but we really are grateful, appreciative. I know I'm speaking for Brett and I'm speaking for Greg, to all the moms out there. Whether you got one kid or 10, or you're a grandma, or you're a stepmom, or you're a foster mom, whatever it might be, everyone on Mother's Day, a grandma, everyone deserves credit. And go buy something for your mom, buy her flowers, give her a hug, give her a call. So all moms out there, we appreciate you guys. You guys do all the dirty work and make us all who we are. So thanks to all the moms out there. Greg and Brett, thank you again for doing this. This was a lot of fun, and maybe around Father's Day we'll do the top TV dads. So I appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this show on Youngstown Studio. If you like our programming, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook page, or subscribe to your favorite podcast platform like iTunes or Spotify. This is original Youngstown content, and we would appreciate you sharing the videos and